Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and today's video I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys my reflections on my reading during the year 2018 and some goals that I have for the year of 2019. 2018 was a great year reading wise because so many great books came out this year. But one thing that I noticed this year is that I was a lot more critical of the books that I read. Before, when I first started my channel, I would give 4-5 stars to every book that I read. I was honestly very hesitant to give a book anything less than 3 stars. I rarely ever gave anything less than 3 stars. It started last year where I started being more critical of the books that I read, and then this year I just decided to be more open about my feelings. I decided to go ahead and just be more critical of the books that I read, and this year I gave so many books 2 stars. I gave so many books 2.5 stars, but I definitely felt more comfortable being critical of books and talking about it with you guys, especially doing my wrap-ups. But I will be obviously continuing that on into 2019. I definitely want to be able to let you guys know, hey, I enjoyed this book, but this thing happened and that thing happened, and that is why I rated this book this. In the year of 2018, I set my Goodreads goal to read 50 books. Right now, I'm currently reading 2 books, and I'm hoping to get them finished before the end of this year. And if I do, that means I will have read 68 books this year, and it's pretty good because that means I beat my record of last year. Last year I also did, in 2017, I also did a Goodreads goal of 50 books, but I ended up reading 66 books, and this year I read 68 books, so that's pretty amazing. In the upcoming year, I thought about increasing my Goodreads goal. I really wanted to perhaps set the Goodreads goal to 60 books because I feel like that's kind of like the average of what I'm reading every year, and I thought about it, but I decided I'm not going to, just because who knows what's going to happen in the year of 2019. Maybe I'll go into some kind of reading slump and I won't be reading that much. So I will be setting my Goodreads goal for 50 books in the year 2019, although my internal goal is to get at least 60 books read, but I will be setting my Goodreads goal to 50 books. One thing I also started in the year 2018 that I will also be continuing on to the year 2019 is the idea of my wrapped books. So in case you are new to my channel and you don't know what it is, at the beginning of 2018 or at the very end of 2017, I took 14 of my most unread books. Basically, they are books that have been sitting on my shelves the longest. I had absolutely no interest of reading them. I felt like they were going to stay on my shelves for even longer. They were just books that I had no interest in reading, and I wrapped them, and every month I read a different wrapped book. It was just a way to force myself to read those books that had just been sitting on my shelves the longest. I ended up only reading 11 of my 14. In the month of April, for some reason, I didn't read a wrapped book. I didn't unwrap a book, so I don't know what happened in the month of April, but I read 11 of the 14. The 3 remaining books will be going into 2019, so those will be my 2019 wrapped books, and I chose 9 other books, so I will be having a total of 12 books. And again, I will be continuing on to unwrap a book every month and read it. Again, they are books that I just don't see myself reading anytime soon, and I loved doing the wrapped book idea this year because reading those books and then getting rid of them and then marking them as read on Goodreads, because again, they just been sitting there for so long. Some of those books have been on my shelves for over 2 years, so that's absolutely insane. And of course, I'm excited to go ahead and read 12 more books in the year 2019 that have been sitting on my shelves the longest, books that I just don't see myself reading anytime soon. If you guys haven't seen my video of books that I didn't get to in 2018, then I'll leave a link on the screen for you guys. But those are some of the books that I didn't get to 2018 that I wanted to read this year, but I'll obviously be reading it in 2019. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is one of them. Also, I need to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I have said now that I need to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone in the following year 3 times now, so this is the 3rd time that I'm saying this. I love Laini Taylor's books. I read Strange Dreamer, the duology by Laini Taylor, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite series of all time. So the fact that I haven't read Daughter of Smoke and Bone yet, it baffles me. So I need to read it in the year 2019. So there are so many books that I didn't read in the year 2018 that I definitely need to get on it in the year 2019. Other things that I'm looking forward to in the year 2019 is going to book events. So in the previous year, in 2018, I went to Booknet Fest for the second time in a row, which was incredible. I went to Y'all Fest for the second time in a row, which was again amazing. And in the year 2019, I will also be going to those two events. I'll be going to Booknet Fest in September and Y'all Fest in November. But this is the first year, and I'm so excited that I will be going to BookCon. And BookCon takes place at the very end of May, and it's like the first few days of June, and it's in New York City. And I haven't visited New York in like 8-9 years. It's been so long, but I love New York City when I was there, and I'm so excited to visit again, and I'm so excited to go to BookCon. I've heard so many great things, and I'm going again with my friend Chloe from BIBLIO and Desiree from Libri-Labra. We're also going with a couple other booktuber friends, who is Teresa from Just Bookish Things and Alana from The Awkward Book Nerd. We're all rooming together, and I'm so excited. I love going to book events, because not only do I get to gush about books with my bookish friends, but I also get to meet other people there. Let me know down in the comments below if you are going to BookCon, because I would love to know that there are other people there. I'm just so excited for it. And that is all, guys, for my goals for the year 2019 and reflection of 2018. I feel like this video was all over the place. I don't really have a lot of goals in the year 2019 besides reaching my Goodreads goal and reading all of my wrapped books, and just read and I had a great year in 2018. Thank you all so much for you guys who have been watching my channel for such a long time and supporting my channel, because it really means the world to me. And I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, and it just baffles my mind that I have 4,000 of you guys that are interested in my videos, and it's really fantastic. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All of my social medias are linked down below, including Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, if you like to follow me on those platforms. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day, guys, and keep reading. Bye!